Hey guys, this is Danny. I'm going to go ahead and show you how to create a reporting dashboard using the tool Agency Analytics. What's nice about setting up this reporting dashboard is when it comes to your monthly reports, you'll be able to export it very quickly and easily, and it's going to cut your reporting time more than in half. So in Agency Analytics, click on Dashboards and then click Create Dashboard. So there's an option to create a blank one, start from a template, or clone an existing dashboard. So Agency Analytics doesn't give you the option to share a dashboard template with another account. So what I'm going to do is just show you how to build it from scratch so that if you ever end up using Agency Analytics, you should be able to have a similar reporting dashboard to what I have, the one that I use for my clients. So I'll go ahead and create a blank dashboard here. And you can name it whatever you'd like. It's just a template. And you have the options of adding these different widgets. So one of the first widgets at the top of the report that you want to add would be conversions. So your SEO clients, the main thing they're going to care about is the conversions. So those could be phone calls, they could be contact form submissions, things like that. Any important actions that are considered a goal for the client, you want to add at the top. So in the Analytics tab here, you can select Google Analytics. And you would think you click on conversions for this widget that I like, but it's actually under channels. And then I select pie chart, and then I select goal completions, add widget. All right, so this is what this widget's gonna look like once the data is populated. This information here is just dummy data, so it's not real, but this is a widget that you could use at the top of the reporting template. So here you can select a specific goal or all goals. So for an example, I'm going to put two widgets here. Let's say just phone calls and contact forms for the template. So let's go ahead and do this. So I'll leave these settings there and I'll just put phone calls here. Click save. Right, now my face is in the way here. I'm going to add another widget. So I would go back to Analytics, Google Analytics, Channels, Pie Chart, Goal Completions. And I'm going to rename this, let's say Contact Forms. Save. All right, so I can click and drag these widgets around just like that. I'm going to find a home for myself over there. And what I can also do is I can add a section title here. Let's see, under miscellaneous, I could do title. So I'm going to have this title box say conversions. Let's see. And then I can drag it up there. I can make it dark to kind of stand out as a section that's important. So once again, this is a template. This is going to be reused for all your different clients. So once you import this template to each client, that's when you would actually customize it and select which goal you want to count for phone calls and which goal you want to count for contact forms. And then we can do, let's say, a section for traffic overview, basically. Organic traffic overview. Go. And we can add a couple widgets from Google Analytics. So let's see, Analytics, Channels. Let's see what we got. I think I want to do the line chart. Let's see, I don't remember what it is, but let's say line chart for the number of sessions. Okay, good, that's it. So this is showing basically, of course, how many sessions were day by day for the month. So the client can see a trend. Let's say we want to add sessions and something else that's important to them. Google Analytics, Channels, line chart. Let's say page views. Now this is just a demonstration. Of course, you could put whatever you think is important here for a general traffic overview so they can kind of see that. Something else I like to include for them is some bounce rate information. Let's see what we got here. It's a bar chart for bounce rate, I think. Let's see. And the dimension I choose here is channel. Let's see if it worked. Perfect. Okay, so this is going to show the bounce rates by channel, and they'll be able to see, which channel is performing the best in regards to bounce rates. And then let's say analytics, audience, devices. There we go. And then a pie chart for devices is great. So let's choose users. And over here, it's going to show basically what devices most users are using to view the site, desktop, mobile, and tablet. That is definitely useful for the client. Once again, we want to keep the report as simple as possible. So maybe 1 or 2 pages is plenty of information. Organic traffic overview. All right, let's see what we want here. Now the rankings information. I personally don't recommend putting a huge list of keywords and their rankings in the monthly reports for clients. It just creates a lot of questions and a lot of unnecessary panic over a keyword that drops just due to normal fluctuations. So I would recommend, instead of doing a full list, to do a trend chart. Let's see what we got here. So let's just do the Google rankings, see what this looks like. Okay, perfect. So this is an example of a trend chart that I would include in my reports for the clients, so they can see, hopefully over time, there's more green and less red. That way they can, just kind of see the progress, but without opening a huge can of worms with a bunch of questions here. So that's just something to think about. And then of course we want to add Google My Business information for local SEO clients. There we go. Google My Business. So something that's important is calls, right? Phone calls. Go back to local Google My Business. Simple stat. Clicks, to the website's important. Maybe the number of people that clicked on the directions, we could put those in there. Some important actions. And then of course we'd add its own heading here. Here's an example here. So that's how you would build your dashboard, for example, but you would click save. All right, so after you've created your dashboard template, for each client, you can select your client here, and then you click on Setup Dashboard, and you'll click Start from a Template. And these are some pre-configured templates here, which you'll want to go all the way down to the bottom, and these are the custom ones you've created. So there's template that we just worked on, for example, but I'm going to show you this is my template that I like to use, and that's it. It creates your dashboard for you. But after it's created your dashboard, you need to make sure that all of the widgets are populating. So these two goal charts, I need to just configure them real quick for this client, which is me. So what you do is make sure to select, instead of choosing all goals to measure in this widget, you want to pick the correct goal that you're going to count here. So let's pretend this is phone call goal. Click Save Settings. There you go. So it's going to show that many phone calls from all these different sources, and then the contact forms. Let's pretend that's this. So this is how you simply configure those. These two widgets were from another tool that I do not have set up for my personal site. So I would just simply delete those. Then you click Save, and your dashboard is pretty much set up. All right, and then when you're ready to export this report every month, it's very simple. You just click the date range, choose last month, and then you can click download PDF right here and export your report.